If you're looking for a profitable KDP niche to increase your monthly earnings on KDP, then you may want to watch this video to the end. I'm going to be revealing to you a new untapped KDP niche that is very profitable, high in demand, and low in competition that you can start publishing today to increase your KDP earnings. I'm going to show you why this niche is very profitable, and I'm going to prove to you that it's very low in competition, and I will show you as well how you can create this book, step-by-step guide on how you can create this book and start selling it on Amazon KDP. Now, if you've been following me on this channel, you know that I always share KDP niches that is very profitable, simple to create, that is very low in competition. So this is one of them, and trust me, this might be your lucky bros to increase your KDP earnings. The KDP niche I'll be talking about today is difficult riddles for smart cakes. This niche is very profitable, and I will tell you why. Now, judging with pattern quick view, this niche score is 52, which indicates that people are searching for this niche. Now, when you check the search result is giving 156, which indicate that a lot of people have not really published on this niche. So you have a chance as a beginner or as one who wants a new niche on KDP to publish on this particular niche. As you can see, if the search result is above 1000, you will know that the competition is too high, but now the search result is given below, way below 1000, which indicates that it is very less competitive. Now, also judging with the bestseller rank, using 1, 2, 3 books on the first page of Kindle store, bestseller rank, the first one is giving 164, and this person is making $1,855 per day and $55,000 per month. So this indicates that this person is recording sales and this book is very profitable. The second book here, the bestseller rank is 13,919, and this person is recording 19 books every day and 570 books every month, making $73 per day and above $2,000 per month. As you can see as well, as an indication that this book is profitable. The third book here, Math Riddle, is giving bestseller rank of 3,471, and this person is recording 58 copies every day and 1,740 copies every month, making $223 every day and $6,699 every month. So this has already proven that this book is very profitable and that those who have written on this niche are making sales, because checking by their reviews, you can also see that people are buying this book. This first one has 33,522 reviews. This shows that people are buying this book and giving their reviews. The second one here has 632 reviews. It's an indication that people are buying this book as well. And the third one here has 3,175 reviews. It's an indication that people are searching and buying this book now. So as you can see that this book is very profitable, then judging by the search result, you can see that it is less competitive. Independently published is just 9. So ordinary self-publishers are publishing on this book and there are just few of them. And from the niche score is showing 52. That's an indication that this book is in high demand. Now the next thing is, how can you publish this book? I'm going to prove to you that you too can create this book, that it is not so difficult to create. So when you check the interior, you scroll down, you see the samples here. This is the interior of the book. You can see this is just riddles. When I am released to the wind, you look away and you pretend, but away your friend I was saying, what am I is practically riddle questions with answers. So one will also check the interior. Let's see the interior from the reviews. So you can see this is the interior. So it's something that you can actually create. Just a list of riddles with their answers, and from one of the reviews, the answers are included in the middle of the book. So let's check the second book and see if it's something different. So this second one is tricky riddles. Let's check the interior and see how it looks like. This is what the cover looks like. Let's see if there is. So as you can see, this is the interior of the book, Tricky Riddles for Smart Case. See the first page, something we can create with Canva. So this is table of contents, introduction. So this is what the book looks like, how it is arranged. So you can just look at the sample so that you can have in mind what it looks like. So when you're creating your own, you also make something similar. So this is how this riddle looks like. So the next thing you want to do is how do you now create your own? The first thing you need to do is to go to ChatGPT to ask how to create this book. You can enter a prompt to generate different riddle depending on the topic, you want. It can be health, it can be animals, flowers, anything, any topic at all. You just enter a prompt. If you don't have any prompt, you can just ask ChatGPT to generate a prompt for you that you want to create difficult riddles for smart case. So it has generated a prompt for me. So you can just ask ChatGPT to use a prompt to generate different riddles for you. So I'm gonna do that. So you just enter the prompt. Once ChatGPT generates the prompt, you ask it to also use a prompt to generate 100, 200, or whatever number you want, different challenge riddles for smart case, and you can see it has generated them with their different answers. So this is how it looks like. So you can generate more if you want. Then now that you have your riddle, you can get up to 100, 200 depending on the number of pages you want. But for the book we reviewed, it has 79 pages and it has 300 difficult riddles. So you can make your own 200, 300, 400, however you want it. Just go to ChatGPT, generate a prompt, then with the prompt you now generate your riddle. Like for now I have my riddle. The next you want to do is to decide on the book size, the paper size, interior, trim, margin, and everything you need for your book. To determine your trim size, bleed, and margin, you go to KDP Help Center. You set your trim size, bleed, margin. So you will see the example given for bleed and no bleed, and this is where so many people get confused. I'm going to just explain it here. So you can see example they give for bleed. This is This is book interior during file setup. As you're setting up your file, this is how it should be. The one by your left is no bleed. The one by the right is with bleed. So practically the paper, the margin, the interior margin with bleed, the image or the writer will extend to the end of the edge of the page, while the one with no bleed will not extend to the edge of the page. So as you can see from here, this is the book interior after final trim. So this is how your book interior should be, whether you're using with whether you're doing with bleed or with no bleed. Then for the margin, they have given a template acceptable margins for each number of pages you want to create. From 24 to 150 pages, the inside margin should be 0.375, then that's with bleed. Then with no bleed, outside margin should be at least 0.25 inches. Then with bleed, outside margin should be at least 0.375. So from all of this, you can see that the easiest one to measure is the one with bleed, because the inside margin and the outside margin is just the same, so it's easier to measure than with no bleed. So we're going to do with bleed. The paper size we are creating using our friend's book is 6 by 9. It's 6 by 9. So what we'll do is to go to Canva. So when you come to Canva, you click on create design, then custom design. So here we are doing 6. You choose inches. So then height 9. Then you create your design. So now the paper size is set. The next is to measure the margin, the interior and the inside and outside margin. Now to do that, you're doing with bleed is 0.375. So what you do is to at least 0.375. So you measure 0.735. It might not be as exactly, but at least. So what we can get here is 0. So 0.389 is the closest to 0.375. That to ensure that the edges are of the same size. So what we'll do is to go to elements. So we are trying to measure all the size. Now the template is ready. The next you want to do is to duplicate this template to the number of pages you want your radio to be. If you want your radio to be up to 79 pages, just like the book we are using for reference, you duplicate this template to 79 pages, or if you want 50, 100, depending on the number of pages you want your book to be. Then you start designing your book. The first page can be your title page, second page can be introduction, third page can be your table of content, then the following page can now be your redo page, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. Just copy from ChatGPT and paste it, then arrange it very well and you create your riddle book. Alternatively, you can use Microsoft Word to design your riddle book, whichever one you prefer. So this is how you can create your riddle book. Is practically simple. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to do a detailed video of how you can create a riddle book from start to finish, and I will do just that. Thank you guys for watching. That will be all on this untapped niche that is very profitable, low in competition, and high in demand. You can create it today and you start earning from this particular niche. See you guys in my next video.